weird thing happening with this chair the last few days that I've had it. It's electrified. I've never had such an issue with static electricity, and it might just be that maybe it's a new recliner, but every time I get out of this chair, I'm electrified, statically. Like everything. So, like, I get up, and the first thing I touch, at night, I can go over here and touch this right here, and within 1 inch, you can you can actually see like this tiny little bolt of lightning go from my finger to the padlock. It's really odd. Just something to be mindful. If you do have a static electricity issue like that, make sure that after you get up off the recliner, the laptop is not the first thing you touch. I do have a friend who fried the motherboard in his laptop due to static electricity. So, ground yourself on something every single time you get up. On the oven, on the padlock door. Find something to ground yourself and get rid of the static electricity before you touch a sensitive electronic component. Let's get on the road. You want to get on the road, Jax? Do you want to leave? Do you want to travel? Do you want to travel? Do you want to say anything? This is your moment to shine on the camera. You have nothing to say today? That's amazing. And yes, I got rid of my goatee. I made it uneven a little bit. Decided to chop it off. Left the stash for now. I don't know if it's going to stay. Might just start over. I don't know. Nothing wrong with trying new things, right? Alright, let's get on the road. Is everything latched back there? Yes, everything is closed and latched. Good to go. I've got a couple things I want to do today. I don't ever set anything in stone, but Jekyll Island is on my mind, although their website will not let me book a spot. I think that's because they are full. And the other thing is, I ran out of water for the first time. I don't usually do that. I'm usually pretty good about water. Nope. Ran out of water as I was trying to get water into the coffee maker to make my coffee, so I only got about 6 cups of coffee made this morning because I ran out of water. And I'm glad I was paying attention when it happened, because you can burn out a water pump that way as it's trying to just continually build up the pressure. And the reason why I can't is because your tank's empty. So, good thing I was paying attention and realized what was going on. This thing was sputtering and not putting out any more water. But it does look like I'm going to need to find an RV park, campground, something before the end of today. Only for the reasons of, well, dumping the tanks, getting fresh water. Also, probably do a couple loads of laundry as well. So, that'll all be part of the day. Different. It's all done on computers. There's no park rangers there, but yeah, $10 to get into Jekyll Island for the day. No camping. I actually called this morning because I thought maybe there was an issue with the online thing, and she said no, we're booked a week and a half in advance. The nearest one night at any campground we have midweek would be a week and a half from now. Wow. In March. Okay. Cool. Must be a popular place. What do you think, Jax? We can have our own... We got our whole beach here to ourselves. Cool. Alright, I give you Jekyll Island, everyone. Not bad, huh? I do better away from those bigger cities. When I get to something like this, I tend to be in a little better mood. For sure. Hope you're all staying warm across the country. It's turning spring pretty much everywhere, no matter where you're at, except for way up north, but, you know, it's starting to all feel the same to me as far as 70 degrees, you know, everywhere I go, it just feels the same, which is pretty cool. Look, I found a sand dollar. I think this one's even whole. Yeah, it is. Nice. That's a really cool sand dollar. What do you mean? I don't speak cat. Sorry. Really neat place here at Jekyll Island State Park, but I mean it's so windy. How do I share that with you? Everybody wants me to go out to the beach and talk to the camera, and it's like it doesn't work that way, guys. You can't hear me. All you will hear is wind. So what can I do to share it with you? Fly the drone and then put some music to it. That's about the only way I can think of to share it with you. So I'm loving it though. The only issue, the big issue with me is there's just no camping here. So it's like, it feels like a wasted day. Like, I have to get water. I have to dump my tanks, and I have stuff to take care of. So unfortunately, you know, it's like, well, I need to start planning what I'm going to do after I leave here. This is a cool place. It's just hard to explain. It's a whole community. You know, they've got everything on the island that you could need. And Jax is feeling clingy, so, you know, go outside. You do? Okay.